evening, everyone. I am here to speak on penning down dreams, life after 45 years. Life after 45 years, we are all set, career is set, children have a way forward, we are free. Now, I'll start this session with a quote by a Roman philosopher Seneca. He rightly said that if a man know not which port he sails, no wind shall be favorable to him. This applies to everyone in the room. If we think of a career, if we think of a dream, we have to have a direction. So that is first, I'll start with dreams. How many of you present in the room are living your dream? So few. So, first of all, how many have you realized that you have a dream which you have to live? No one. Very few. So, first let me put in a simple word. The dream is something which is an unfulfilled desire which keep haunting your subconscious mind till the time it is either fulfilled or dead. So here I'll speak on second innings life, a story, a true story, a story of mine, which I dreamt, I believed, I lived. I had a first setback in life during my childhood days. I started writing poems from class 7. But after passing out class 12, I discussed this idea with my parents that I want to be an author. They told me, boss, it won't work. You won't be able to have a decent living. So change your stream. So I changed my career. I took a career. I went high in my career. I was doing good for so many years, but suddenly I found it very monotonous. I was not enjoying my life. I was not doing what I wanted to do. Then one fine day, God sent a Messiah in my life. He took benevolence on my situation. I was partying with my friends, and one of my friends prompted. I was reciting few of my poems. He prompted, boss, why not come out with your own book? You have a decent material to start with. That idea, that seeds planted inside me started germinating. I came back home, I discussed with my family members. They were all in line with what they told me. So now, that night I couldn't sleep. I was just awake, thinking. Now, what I was thinking? I was thinking, I have got my dream. I have decided to go ahead with my dream. What was the thinking which was disturbing my mind? We human, we fear failure. We fear failure. We have read in our school that failure is the pillar of success. Don't fear failure. Failure is bound to come. Only people who never fail is who never try. Believe in yourself. First point, if you want to pursue your dream, believe in yourself that you will be able to do. And then I started believing in what I want to do, and I jotted down few steps which I need to follow to get nearer to my dream. First is finding a planning. Second is following that plan, monitoring the plan, and then enjoying the success. What was the success? I was able to follow the timeline. My book was ready to publish, and I launched it in Star Mark. And it was launched in front of my friends, relatives, my colleagues. It was launched by eminent actor and director Sirandam Seal, and I was so happy. I was on crescent moon because I have lived my dream, which I have never thought of living. The event was covered by the local media, and the very next day, I was in lot of newspaper. Friends kept calling me, "Arey, what have you done? You are everywhere." So that feeling of happiness gave me a lot of pride in me. But the celebration of success doesn't end the road. You need to keep moving. I started with my next book, that was a Hindi novel, Darde Mohabbat. When I started the book, I was not able to start the book the way I wanted to it. But I didn't give up. I was sleeping with the dream. I was actually trying to come out of the fear of failing in the next book. But maybe in another few months' time, it took me months' time to get out of my fear. And then when I came out of my fear, in a span of 1 year, I've written 5 books. Now, you see an image of a woman on the screen. Do anyone know her? Only few. She is Faguni Nair. At the age of 50, she was MD in Kotak Capital. She left the job, high-profile job, and she came out with that Nykaa brand. and she's the second richest woman entrepreneur in India. Anyone know her? She is Grandma Moses. She started painting at the age of 76. 76. We give up. We know that now we are nearing death. So why it is important to have a dream? Because if we don't have a dream, we don't have oxygen to breathe. We don't have something which is kicking inside to take us forward. What we do, we are like puppet. We are dancing to the tune of the world, what world is playing. We need to have a dream to live our life. Friends, as I see when I ask you a question, that how many you know what you have dreamt of? I see only few hands coming up. It's now or never. If Grandma Moses would have thought that 76 is a very late age, she would have never been able to get the achievement what she achieved. So my message to everyone that start with your dream, first identify your dream and then make steps and accomplish your dream which you are thinking of. Don't back out. Because without dream, you will be nothing. You will have grudges in later part in life that I would have done this, I would have done that. Don't do that. And I practice a line written by me which I follow in my everyday life. I am alive. I am not alive because I breathe. Everyone is alive because they breathe. But I am not alive because I breathe. I live my passion every day. Thank you.